Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to dive into a super simple trick that is going to make your Portuguese sound so much more natural, like instantly. It's all about one little verb that English speakers, well, we tend to miss it. Let's get right into it.
All right, so take a look at this. There is a cat on the couch. How would you try to say that in Portuguese? I'm guessing your brain is immediately trying to translate there and then is, right? It's a totally logical place to start, but I'm about to show you the way a native speaker would actually say it.
Okay, so before we jump into the Portuguese trick, let's just quickly anchor ourselves in the English we already know. Because, let's face it, that's the foundation for how we try to learn any new language.
In English, it's super simple, right? We've got there is for one thing, and there are for multiple things. So naturally, our first instinct is to try and find a one-for-one match in Portuguese. But that's the exact habit that can make us sound, a little robotic, a little too much like a textbook.
And that is exactly where this amazing trick comes in. This is the whole reason we're here today. Let's get to the Portuguese way of doing things, which is so simple and so efficient, you're gonna love it. Okay, get ready for it. The secret weapon here is the verb ter. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, doesn't ter mean to have? And yeah, you're absolutely right. But, and this is the game changer, it has this other super common job, expressing existence. It basically takes over for there is and there are. How cool is that?
So, remember that cat on the couch? Let's solve the puzzle. The most common, everyday, natural way to say there's a cat on the couch in Brazilian Portuguese is this. Tem gato no sofá. That's it. Simple, clean, and it sounds completely 100% native.
Now let's break this down, because this is where it all clicks. Look at how tem just steps right in and does the entire job of there is. It's not a word-for-word translation. After that, it's easy. Gato is a cat, and no sofá is on the couch. You're not just swapping words, you're using the right tool for the job, just like a local.
And I cannot stress this enough, you guys. This is not some dusty old grammar rule you'll only find in a textbook. No way. This is street level, everyday, how people actually talk Portuguese. It's one of those little secrets that once you know it, I promise you, you are going to hear it everywhere.
All right, so that's the logical next question, right? What happens when there's more than one cat? What about plurals? Let's take a look.
So, check out this side by side. On the left, singular, tem uma pessoa na porta. There is a person at the door. Easy enough. On the right, for plural, you can see the verb technically changes a little bit to tem. So you get tem várias pessoas na festa. There are several people at the party. But, and this is the best part.
The thing is, in casual, everyday conversation, you're going to hear people use tem for everything. Singular, plural, it often doesn't matter. You'll absolutely hear tem várias pessoas na festa. And that, my friends, is a golden nugget of information, because it makes your life so much easier and makes you sound even more natural.
So let's boil it all down. What's the big takeaway here? From now on, I want you to fight that instinct to translate there is or there are. Just forget about it. When you want to say something exists, just reach for ter. That's your new go-to.
And really, that's it. That's the whole ter trick. It's such a simple shift in thinking, but it has a huge impact on how natural you sound. So now that you've got this awesome little trick in your back pocket, what are you going to go out and say?